All right, sorry, I had a phone call and I ended up doing my makeup during, oh crap, during the phone call. I'm glad I put on some setting spray. Hold on one second. I'm glad I put on setting spray. Because I just, oh, no, I'm gonna have to redo all that shit. Oh well. So, here we go. So now, this is the last part. I'm going to saturate all that hair. Use my brush. All right. We're going to section this off. Now I'm going to tell you, for me, as you can see, this hair right here is not wanting to take water that well. So I am going to section this better, first of all. There we go. Put that there. Then I'm sectioning this into 2 pieces. Get my foam, and I'm just going to do 1 pump. And it's not a really big pump either because these are really small pieces. I'm going to put it on my fingertips because I really want to make sure to work it in. All right. And I know that wasn't enough, so I'm going to get another pump. Small pumps again. You don't want to have too much. All right, move that over. All right, and then we're going to do the other side. I just need just a little bit more for this frizzy area here. All right, now that I've worked it in, actually, this is what I do sometimes when I really need to work it into my roots. And then I just work my way up. There we go. That's what I want that to look like. I want you to see. I really want to get into my roots because that's the part that frizzes up. Okay. Now, this is optional, but I found this to work best with my hair. I take my brush, I'm gonna show you again. I take my brush and I basically coil it. So kind of like a finger coil. That's a new technique I started doing. And I do pretty big sections, so I'm gonna do 4, and I'm doing them away from my face. So put the brush in the hair, move that piece out the way, turn it. So I'm coiling. You see that? Slide it down, coil. And I'll do it on its own. All right. And then when you get to the bottom, just take it out, curl, squish. All right, now we're gonna go the other way. So find where the hair naturally is pulling away, coil. And sometimes, like on this side, I want to pull it up. I want it to go upwards. See that? And then this side always does better than the other side. All right, last piece. I don't like that. So I'm gonna go that way. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do it with my fingers because it doesn't want to. There we go. So, first row, okay? See how it's different than this? And then once it dries, you can section them out. All right, next section. Do that. We're gonna do it the same thing again. Take a small pump. So it's about, there you go. It's like a 1/3 of a pump. And we're going to, this one will be a little bit easier. So we're just going to put it through the hair. And then with this, so since I've been sitting for a while, my hair was a little dry. There we go. See, those curls are a little bit easier. And this is the last row. After this, we just put in the, there we go. After this, we just put in the gel. There we go. Another pump. This one do a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to take some of this and put it right there. Okay. And that, then I'm going to move those over some. There we go. And that is how we style my hair. Day one out of the shower. That's the foam. Last but not least, once again, the Mielle. As I said, you can use a gel. You can use this custard. I'm literally taking just the smallest amount. I'm only taking about that much. I don't know how much that is. It's like 2 peas instead of 1 pea. You know, say pea-sized amount. Rub your hands together. You want to get it all in through your hands. And you're going to rub it down on your, because I like it in my roots so that it keeps my, all this hair here that likes to part itself, it'll keep it, once it dries, it'll all keep all that part together. And then I want to scrunch. And then what I'll do is I'll pull that back and I'll take a little bit more, just a little bit. Just enough to have it touching your hands. And then I will rub it gently through my hair. I don't want to disturb those curls in the front too much, so I'm not going to rake it through. Okay. And then if I feel like I just want a little bit more hold at the top, I did a nice size amount, again, like I would do for my whole head. And then I do that. And then just wipe my hands down the top of my hair. And that's just to prevent just some of the flyaways. Okay. I'm late because I did my hair and I was talking on the phone. So I should have been out of here an hour ago. So that's it. I will come back later on, or I'll come back tomorrow, not later on today. I'll come back tomorrow so I can show you what it looks like with just the cask after I slept on it, because it will be hard and crunchy. And then we will break the cask with some hair oil, and then I'll show you the fluffing process. All right, so you guys have a good rest of your day. Today is Saturday, and can't wait for tomorrow. See you later, guys.